Hi friends, Cold Chance here. Thank you for joining me in Bali. So we took the motorbikes out today and came down to this gorgeous local temple. Balinese, they don't have a lot of written history, so we're not quite sure the stories about it, so there's lots of room for imagination and interpretation, but it's absolutely stunning. So want to do a little yoga here. Thank you for joining me. Let's begin at the top of the mat. So take a moment, wherever you are, pushing down into the earth or into the floor, really pushing down to lift up. Pick up the toes, maybe lift the heels. Just finding some grounding here. As you push down through the feet, lift up on the arches. You feel that energy rise up the legs, all the way up through the crown of the head. Turn the palms forward. Broaden the collarbone so you're a little wider from shoulder to shoulder. Letting the scapulas fall down from the ears and down the back. So really imprint this pose, Tadasana, mountain pose. A few more rounds of breath here. Becoming aware of the breath. And we'll take hands to heart center. Press all fingers into the other finger. So pressing. It's creating some space underneath the armpits. And we lift the arms. Inhale, gaze up. Bring the hands to heart center. Exhale. Twice more. Arms up, gaze up. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. And again. Up. And to heart center. Let's take the left foot back and off the side of the mat. Try to plant the heel down. Grabbing for the left wrist, reaching over. Really pressing through the left heel, getting big side body stretch. Exhale here. Coming back to center. Inhale. Stepping back with the right foot, planting the heel. Exhale here as you side bend. Breathing. Spinning heart open. Exhale here. Coming back to center. Press into the feet. Inhale. Pour all the way forward. We'll take a slight bend in the knees as you bow forward. Inhale, come up. Halfway, hands to the shins. So really long from the tail to the crown. Reaching in both directions. Shoulders away from ears. Twice more like this. Fold forward. Moving slow, moving intentionally. Inhale, halfway lift. A little bit of cobra in the back. Exhale, fold. Again, halfway. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Really pressing into the ground evenly through the feet and the hands. Pulling in the rib cage, in the belly. Take a slight bend in the knees to send the sit bones back behind you. You can wiggle the hips side to side. Take a big bend in one knee and then the other. And then we'll find some stillness here. Inhale, lift the right leg up, lift through the inner thigh so that we're not opening up. Exhale, knee to nose. Shoulders come over the wrist.
Inhale, lengthen twice more like this. Knee to nose. Push the ground away, really round in the back. Inhale, length. Exhale, knee to nose. Push the ground away to create space so that you can step all the way through. We're going to scissor the thighs together. When I say scissor, I'm meaning pulling back the front hip, pulling forward the back hip. That'll create some stability. Pull in the core and we'll lift up. Crescent lunge, high lunge. Interlace the hands. We'll bring the hands face up. Bend the back knee just a little bit, and we'll create a little bit of an arch. So really getting into this front hip flexor here. Maybe you have a big bend. Maybe you don't have one at all. Another inhale here. Take the right hand to the hip, and we'll take side bend to the right. Coming up. Inhale. Plant the left hand on the ground as we open up, twist. So as if there was an invisible wall up here, you can press into with the top arm as you rotate the chest open. Lifting the kneecap on the straight leg, staying really active back there. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. And we switch sides. So inhale, the left leg up. Through the inner thigh, knee to nose, push the ground away, exhale. Inhale, lift, round, exhale. Lengthen, inhale, and step through, exhale, plant the foot. So same thing here, scissoring the thighs, front thigh back, back thigh forward. Begin to lift up. Take as deep as this bend as you need in the back leg. We'll interlace the hands. Rotate arms up. Really feeling into that right hip flexor, pulling the ribs in. Notice the urge to kind of banana the back here. So if you feel this happening, bend the back knee more to pull the pelvis square. Left hand to the hip, side bend. Rise on your next inhale. And plant the right hand down as we twist open. So really strong in the back leg, heel comes up. Rotating the chest towards the sky. One more inhale here. And exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Coming up onto the toes, we'll wave forward, so pressing ground away, round in the back, into plank. Bending the knees, exhale, sending the sit bones back. Twice more. This. Inhale, lift, wave forward. Exhale, bend the knees, wave back. Once more. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, waving back. Right leg up. And exhale, step all the way through. And we come up, high lunge. Exhale, let's cactus the arms, bending the back knee, shining hard open. Inhale, lift. Maybe you straighten both legs. Exhale. Maybe you just come up with the arms. See what feels good in the body. Once more, exhale. Inhale. Plant the hands. Step back, tripod. So leg comes all the way up. This time we bend the knee, open the hip. We stay here and breathe. See if you can square the shoulder. So we're only opening in the hip. We have a tendency to open up the whole body, and it's kind of avoiding the stretch a little bit. So keeping the shoulder square. You can put a little more weight into the right hand. That'll help to drop that. Drop that right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, square the hips. And exhale, plant the foot. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest and step it all the way through. Same thing on this side. Inhale, lift, crescent lunge. And exhale, cactus the arms, pulling the chest through. It's almost like you're pulling down on a bar here. Inhale, lift. You can straighten the front leg or just stay into high lunge. Exhale, cactus. Once more. Plant the hands. Inhale, tripod, left leg lifts. And exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, leaving left shoulder heavy and square. Pressing more weight into the left hand, that'll help you out here. Breathing. And inhale, square the hips, lengthen the leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, wave back. Let's walk the feet up to the hands, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the feet about hips distance apart. We're going to grab with the peace fingers around the big toes. You can bend the knees as much as you need, even bringing the belly on the thighs. Dropping the head. Forward fold. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. Begin to bend the elbows out towards the side. And shake the head yes or no. Maybe coming a little bit more onto the balls of the feet than the heels. Adds a little more traction. And then release the fingers. Let's take the right hand right underneath the vision. Bend the right knee. Inhale like you're pulling back on a bow. Open up. Same thing we did with the twist in high lunge. You can use that top arm and pretend like there's a wall to spin the chest open. Let's bend the top arm, take it behind the back. Maybe you grab for the inner thigh. Begin to press into the feet as we lift all the way up. Inhale, take a little arch back. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. Bend the knees, fold forward. Take the left hand underneath the vision. Bend the left knee as you pull back a bow with the right arm. Spinning heart open. Notice the bottom shoulder. It likes to come in sometimes. We want to bring that right over the wrist. Externally rotate. Fully exhale here. Begin to press into the earth as we inhale, lift, come all the way up. Slight back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Step back with the left foot. Bring the toes out and the heels a little bit in. Hands to heart center. And we're going to sink low here, goddess pose. We'll spend a few moments here. So hands can come together just like they did when we were in Tadasana, really pressing into each other. That'll really help engage the core if you have something to really press into here. Also, if you'd like to take mudra, we can open up the chest. Bring the elbows up and in line. You could also bring the arms out if you'd like to make little circles. Give yourself something to do so you're not thinking about your thighs burning. 5 more breaths. So any hand position for 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands. Forward fold. Grab opposite elbows here. Bend into one knee. Bend into the other. So kind of creating a figure 8. Going side to side. And bringing feet together. We'll come all the way down onto the mat or onto your rock. Just take a few moments here. So maybe you have legs crossed. If you have a block or a bolster, it's really nice to sit upon so that the hips are a little bit over the knees. It gives you a little more space, a little more freedom, which is always good. Close your eyes. Roll the shoulders up by the ears, only so we can bring them back down so you can feel the difference there. Again, spreading the collarbones, opening from shoulder to shoulder. And just listen to the sound of my voice. You can leave the eyes closed. We'll take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the hip. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, gazing over the back shoulder. Breathing here. Maybe with every inhale, you find a little more length, so the crown of the head is lifting. And every exhale, you twist just a little bit more, pulling the belly in. Gaze forward, release the twist, and we'll switch sides. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, lengthen the spine, so pulling up on the crown of the head. Exhale, twisting, gazing over right shoulder. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Let it out. And we come back to center. Bring the hands to the heart center. Press the thumbs into the sternum into the thumbs. Thank yourself for showing up today. I thank you for allowing me to be part of your practice. Thumbs to the third eye, seat of our inner wisdom. And we bow forward to seal our practice, saying namaste. Suksama. That is thank you in Balinese. I'll see you next time.